Hi, welcome. Don't you just love divine orchestration and timing? What if I told you that you command the demons? You might know this already, and this might just be a reminder, but what if I told you nothing can touch you unless you allow it? That no matter how loud the world around you gets, your inner authority is louder. That the demons that you have feared are already bowing to your frequency. Yes, bowing. Did you know that you command the demons? Like command as in tell them what to do. Many on this frequency have been carrying certain perspectives about these demons, and it keeps coming up for me to revisit this deeper and deeper each time I'm being told. And this is intentional. You are attracting this information from me and from others intentionally, and these bite-sized doses so that you can anchor into this aspect of your sovereignty. When I learned about this, it was a total game changer. I really couldn't accept it at first, and it definitely wasn't an overnight drill, that's for sure. or the angels being my servants. That was a tough pill. At times, that one still gets me, I'm not gonna lie, because I freaking love my angelic team. They are the best. And I literally cry almost every day at some point for how much they make their presence known to me in the most angelic ways. My tears are watering right now. Oh, this is just so powerful. But anyways, for a long time, I didn't realize exactly what demons were. Again, this is and was from my very unique perspective, but I had always seen them as these scary black see-through like blobs. But now, my current understanding sees them as so much more than that. All is spirit. Spirit is all. It is more an energy, the energy of all that is. And you might be thinking, duh, of course it's an energy. But I say that to help you conceptualize that so many things can be demons. Our thoughts can be demons. Someone else's thoughts can be demons. My projections, the projections of others. And when we become aware of them, when our intuition senses that someone is jealous or doesn't want to see us thrive, or maybe you've aligned with someone who literally hates you, which we know is really them hating parts of themselves, and you lining up with that is meant to reflect something back to you. But oh, life is juicy, ain't it? It's so juicy. Like when your salivary glands activate from a lemon juicy. But if we just break it down here, when you know that you have a hater, you are awake to the fact that they don't have the best intentions for you. So then we have a choice to make. And this is going to be a huge activation for some of you, and it gives me great enjoyment to deliver this because this realization is super freeing. And you got to grasp it though. You got to grasp it. You hold the power to receive or deny this energy. It's transmutation. It's simple. Although let's be real here, transmutation is definitely it takes time to learn. And it's uncomfortable. But yeah, the cool but not so cool thing at first is that once you really get the power of transmutation, your world starts to shift over and over so fast that you are left with no choice but to become a master at this. And then you don't even recognize yourself in a month. And then side note, it's like, this is why it's so important not to say things like, I hate it when blah, 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 or this and that completely ruined my day, or it's so hard to do A, B, and C. That one gets me all the time because when we say those things, we give them that power. And what happens is you create a new cause, except it's a reaction to a past effect. And it's not even a new cause you wanted to create. It was simply an acknowledgement of what is, and then a handover of your power. I'm being told that y'all on this frequency are going to be experiencing a lot more of these kinds of opportunities soon. So please remember who the hell that you are. This is why it is so powerful to come back to yourself through nature and through the medicine of the plants. When we remove all distractions and focus inward, we begin to remember our essence again. The energy of the earth clears the noise, resets the nervous system, and it gives us the space to hone in on our true power. When we listen, we slow down, we realign, and in that alignment, our sovereignty is restored. This is the essence of the work that we do in the retreats, to unplug from the illusion and plug back into your divine blueprint. If you're having a hard time connecting to yourself, please check out the retreat that I have coming up. My website, it's going to be in the description box. Check it out, check it out, check it out. If you're feeling called to plant medicine, check it out. Stop being scary. Allow life to be beautiful. But anyways, we speak the word of God. This is why in the Bible they used to be like, "Get behind me, Satan." You command these demons. Now, other people who know their power can do the same. And if they believe in their power more than you, this is when we got problems, babes. Because let's get basic AF here. Light overpowers darkness, period. There ain't no dark when the light is on, baby, so quit tripping. Yes, I clapped. This is a battle of energy. This is why you feel tormented, because you're not standing in your power, honey. You're not getting angry. My teacher, Luce, explained it to me like this, and I literally hold this in my mind's eye every single time. She said, when a mosquito is sitting on your skin biting you, are you like, "Oh no, oh mosquito, I understand why you're biting me. Oh, you're so hungry. It's not your fault you want my..." No, you smack that. You don't shower it with love and light. You kill it. And if you don't get it the first time, you keep trying until that thing is gone. I feel like people always be forgetting that, like, Jesus turned over tables. Like, Jesus was not playing games. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. If you stand up to these energies, you will win every single time. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. So if you are being attacked, we had to stop and re-record because of those sirens. So if you are being attacked, what is going on inside of you, love? Are you scared to acknowledge them or what? A lot of times we think that if we acknowledge something, we make it real and then we give it energy. But it's actually the contrary. When you acknowledge something, we get to choose to give it power or not to. I used to always want to suck my bad thoughts back in, like Abraham always talks about. And then I would instantly place fear around the idea that I had that thought. I still get glitches in my system and do this from time to time. But what I didn't realize was that noticing the thought was the win. The majority let their thoughts control their lives entirely. So, like, if you know someone put black magic on you, laugh and keep it moving because you know now. And they're under the assumption that you don't know your power, which actually gives you the advantage because their ruthless and manipulative nature is seen right through and it's dominated. You can turn them in and they gotta pay for that. And that's like a 7 times over kind of thing. So that shit ain't fun. So yeah, when you really wrap your monkey mind around the fact that nothing or no one can do anything to you, and this is merely a power of belief, you become dangerously anointed. And then you may go through a little phase like I did, and you might try to play with fire and you'll lose because when you don't have a bad bone in your body, you aren't an energetic match for behavior like that. So you'll pay for it. Everything that we put out comes back. When we speak as embodiments of God, It is law. All we need to do is have the energy behind it. And we know from the energy work that we do in our favor, our prayers, our affirmations, scripting, whatever it is that we practice in order to bring something into existence, we can do the same to shut it all the way down. What we say goes. Can you believe that? It can all be beautiful if you allow it to. If this activated something in you, I'd love if you could like, comment, or share how it touched you. It really helps us to build community, and that's what we're doing here. We are changing our universe and we are changing our planet, one conscious awareness at a time. If you're feeling the call to go deeper, come join me at my next retreat in Peru. There is a portal awaiting you. And please don't forget to subscribe. That energy is so powerful. Thank you. I love you. And so it is.